Today's title is Go and the QR Code. If you have a smartphone, you probably use QR codes. You can add a friend to your line address book by scanning their QR code. Many stores ask you to scan a QR code to pay with electronic money. And restaurants have started using QR codes instead of menus. The QR code was invented by Hara Masahiro at Denso Wave in 1994. There were barcodes at the time, but they were mostly used in supermarkets. Besides, they were not always easy to scan. Hara wanted to make a better code that was easy to scan and could hold a lot more information. One day, while playing Go, a board game with black and white stones, Hara had an idea. If he used small squares, he could make a quick response QR code. He did it, and his invention has changed our lives. Today's title is The Jaremaga Essay Contest for Junior High School and High School Students. Today I am happy to tell you about the 7th Jaremaga Essay Contest for Junior High School and High School Students. The deadline for your stories is January 10, 2026. We are looking for stories about daily life and heartwarming experiences in simple English. Don't worry about mistakes. If your story is good, we will choose it. The winners will receive a certificate from jaremaga, and I will post the stories in February and March next year. To find out more about the contest in Japanese, go to the Jaremaga website. You can submit your story to the following URL: https forms. If you are a junior high school or high school teacher, please encourage your students to write an essay. It is great practice for them, and we can read a lot of interesting stories. It's a win-win situation for everyone. Today's title is Reader's Corner Handkerchief at a Cafe. One Saturday morning, I was at my favorite cafe thinking about fashion. I looked around to check what stylish people were wearing. Then, I found a handkerchief on the wooden floor near a cool-looking man. He was reading a book and didn't notice it. I stood up, picked it up, and said to him, "Excuse me. Did you drop this?" He turned his face toward me, but he seemed puzzled. "It's not mine," he said. I was confused. I looked at it again. It seemed familiar to me. "It was mine. Shall I look for the owner with you?" the man said. "No, you don't have to. Thanks." My face turned red, and I wanted to go back home. By Ryugen S. Today's title is Almost Human. Jane Goodall passed away last week at the age of 91. She was a pioneer in the study of chimpanzees. She went to Tanzania in her early 20s and started living with wild chimpanzees. She changed the way scientists looked at animals and humans. Scientists used to think that only humans could use tools. Goodall discovered that chimpanzees used tools to get food. Scientists thought that only humans had complex emotions. Goodall discovered that chimpanzees showed love and played together. They had friends and enemies. Mothers had close bonds with their babies. Chimpanzees even went to war and killed other chimpanzees. Goodall showed us that chimpanzees are almost human. Today's title is, Oh No! We have had some rain in Nagoya recently, and it hasn't been so hot. In this kind of weather, weeds grow very quickly. I had to cut some weeds at the center where I worked last week. After working outside for an hour, I went back into the center. Another staff member looked at me and said, "Oh no, there were seeds all over my pants and on my shoes. They are called beggar's lice, and they stick to your clothes. They come from a plant called nusubitohagi in Japanese." I just smiled and said, "No problem." However, when I tried to take them off my clothes, I said, "Oh no. These seeds don't come off easily." It took me 10 minutes to finish one leg, another 10 minutes to finish the other leg, and finally 10 minutes to finish my shoes. Today's title is 3 Winners. I heard about the first Nobel Prize of 2025 on the Monday night 6 o'clock news. The winners of the Nobel Prize in Medicine are Mary E. Brunko, Fred Ramsdell, and Shimon Sakaguchi. Sakaguchi discovered special T cells in the blood. Then Brunko and Ramsdell made other important discoveries. Together, their research is helping scientists to develop new treatments and new medicines to fight diseases like diabetes, arthritis, and multiple sclerosis. After the Nobel Committee contacted Sakaguchi, he went to Osaka University to talk to the press. Brunko was difficult to contact, but they did find her. They couldn't contact Ramsdell, however. He was hiking in the mountains and enjoying life offline. Today's title is A Very Good Week for Kansai Scientists. It has been a very good week for Japanese scientists who work in the Kansai region of Japan. On Monday, Sakaguchi Shimon of Osaka University won the Nobel Prize in Medicine, along with 2 American scientists. Then, yesterday, Kitagawa Susumu of Kyoto University won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry, together with Richard Robson and Omar M. Yagi. All these scientists worked hard for many years, and now the world is learning about their successes. Kitagawa, Robson, and Yagi developed a new kind of material. It is so small that you can only see it with a powerful microscope. Scientists and engineers hope to use this material to collect water from desert air and to capture CO2.
Today's title is Reader's Corner Angel Numbers. I went to the supermarket in my neighborhood yesterday. After paying at the cashier, the remaining balance of my prepaid card was 1111 yen. On the way back home from the store, I saw a car with the license plate number 1111. Then, when I got home, I looked at my phone, and the time said 11:11 a.m. I remember somebody talking about angel numbers. When you see the same numbers again and again, you will be lucky. The angel will bring you something special. Just then, I got a message from a friend, saying that she came to see an event around here. I thought, this is it. I thought she was going to bring me something lucky, fun, and special. But she just told me that she had passed near my place.
Today's title is An Important Day for PC Owners. Today is a very important day for PC owners. Microsoft will stop supporting Windows 10. If you already have Windows 11, you don't need to worry, but if you don't, you should upgrade to Windows 11 or get a new computer. Without support, your Windows 10 computer could get a virus and die. It could also send bad viruses to all your friends in your address book. A friend of mine had a Windows 10 PC and needed to get a new computer, but she didn't have much money. She went to several used computer stores and found a cheap machine. Now she can keep using the internet without worrying. I just hope that her used computer is good and doesn't break down. Today's title is A House Without Windows. There is a house without windows in my neighborhood. It is a 2-story house, and it was built about a year ago. I know that people are using the house because I have seen a man and a woman go in and out. They parked their car in front of the house. Why did they build a house with no windows? I'm not sure, but I think they want privacy and quiet. If the house doesn't have any windows, the neighbors can't look inside. It's also quieter than other houses because the walls stop the noise from the street. Is the house dark inside? It's probably dark on the first floor, but they may have skylights in the ceiling on the second floor.
Did you enjoy this story? Please subscribe to this channel.
2週間分の総集編はいかがでしたか？今のうちにチャンネル登録をお願いします。